Today I'm going to be reviewing this Odika nightstand slash end table that was recently sent to me by the brand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, show you everything that there is inside, get to the assembly process, show you exactly how long it takes to assemble, all of those sorts of things. So it's going to come with everything that you need for the assembly. It will not come with anything at all assembled, so it's all going to be flat, need to be put together, that sort of a thing. So it's something to keep in mind. Even the extension cord, the little boxing is not going to be put into the wood. So you can see it's actually going to go in that little hole there. And then of course comes with the instructions. On the instructions it does say that it is officially a nightstand, but of course you could use it as an end table like in your office or in a living room or something like that if you chose to. It's going to have one drawer at the top and then two open shelves is what it looks like there on the picture. So let's go ahead and get to the assembly, see how long that process is going to take. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Total assembly time for one person took me about 40 minutes or so to get it done. Would have been a little bit easier with two people, just especially like holding the sides together when screwing it together, that sort of a thing, but can certainly be done with one. And I want to kind of show you what the top is going to look like here. So this is actually going to sit up above it a little bit here at the top. You're just going to screw this in. You're going to have two USBs and then two regular plugs. And then you're going to actually come out this back hole with the cord that you're then going to plug in to give you these four. Now, one thing I did want to mention, this is actually going to be a wood back. So as opposed to like that flimsy stuff, that's actually going to be a thin piece of wood or like pressed board versus like a cardboard that's on the normal back. So I definitely do prefer that. And then that same material is what's going to be here in the bottom of the drawer. So the drawer is going to go all the way in. You can then adjust this. So if you want it to be at this whole height or that whole height, you can certainly do that as well. Then we grab a tape measure just to give you the exact measurements of this, the drawer, and everything there. So actual width on this is going to be 19 inches across on the top, and then front to back is going to be a hair over 16, about 16 and an eighth on that portion there. Let me give you the height here. So height on this is going to be about 22.5 inches or so. Width on this body is going to be a little bit narrower than the top, 17.5 inches in total on that. And then depth of this from front to back, again, they're going to be a little bit smaller than the top, just by a hair, about 16 inches there. And then your drawer is going to be smaller just because it has that spot for that plug. So it's going to be 14 inches across. And then your depth on that is going to be right at 11 inches on there. So overall, definitely a pretty nice little nightstand or end table. I love the plugs on top. That's going to be super convenient. So you don't have to, worry about reaching down behind if you got it on like a nightstand, reaching down behind to plug it in, that sort of a deal. So overall, definitely a pretty nice option.